Good afternoon. Welcome to this quiet and sacred space, just for you and me to chill, to relax, to make sense of what's happening. So, of course, I've just started this live and I've been sneezing away, so we will breathe together and we will release everything that wants to be released. Oh dear. So I invite you to take that conscious, calm, and deep breath. And just feel yourself coming into a new relaxation or balance. So just for half an hour, you have nothing to worry about. And just allow yourself to feel yourself relaxing. Feel that oxygen coming into your body. Imagine those crystalline atoms that are always around you, coming through to your body, nourishing your cells, the physical and non-physical cells. And just be aware of how anchored you are, so feet on the ground, or if you're lying or sitting, just feel yourself grounded. That Mother Earth is there supporting you. And this is very important for us always to be aware that in every moment she is supporting us. And likewise, the cosmos or the heavens above are supporting us with the air we breathe, nourishing body, mind, and spirit. So even while I talk, a little self-love talk, just focus on feeling you and your breath, your body, your thoughts. So what I wanted to do today is go on a longer inner journey into the heart of the matter. Because what's happening continuously now, and much higher vibration Oh, I think my so what's happening is these light frequencies coming in from the solar sun and the central sun. And it's not out there. It's all within you, within Mother Earth, within the cosmos. So don't try and give anything a location. Just allow yourself to be supported in this great shift of consciousness. It's the evolution of consciousness, or humanity, coming from a long experience of duality, of suffering and fear and lack, so much for millions of years. It's time now when we're going to quantumly, all from within. You're going to just have to excuse me. I'm going to get a tissue. So we are not necessarily updating our DNA or ourselves, but we are unveiling our original blueprint. And together with our human wisdom now that we've gained after so many thousands of lifetimes, all coming together. So the human experience and the original divine blueprint, that of magnificence, sovereign, divine, pure love, God, whatever you would like to call it. So this is the opportunity for the human, this human vessel that has been distracted for so long with the ego, the identity, that is all being taken over quite naturally from the light. So thank you very much. So that our divine spirit can embody this vessel. So you can imagine there can't be any ego anymore, at least the ego that wants to fight, wants to resist, wants to prove itself, wants the power. It's the divine unity, the oneness that wants to play out now through the human vessel. And this is what is naturally happening, but of course it's taking time. And the more light we embody, the more we can release. So of course we are experiencing all these symptoms, and this we all call it a cold or the flu, or these symptoms of where you're just bringing out all what has been done with. So it's a way of releasing. So allergies, just water running, it's just a way for the body to release. And the thing is, you have to imagine all this light in the body is radiation. And we're told it's not good for us. So when it's done its job of awakening the cells, we have to release. We release it in allergies and the cold and the flu symptoms. So yes, lots of people now are having symptoms, but a long time ago, it was suggested to me, don't cling on to labels, because when we cling on to a label, it has a memory in that, an energetic memory, and that plays out. You see, a cold or the flu has bad symptoms, but it doesn't have to be. So I say to everybody, I'm just cleansing. But unfortunately, it always just happens just before I want to do this. Anyway, I mean, you can always tell if it's not an infection, if it's not yellow or green, because you still can feel bad. I mean, in the night times, I'm just absolutely stuffed up. And I had a massage the other day, and it just generated all this fluid and stuffiness. So I'm not sure what's going on, but obviously the immune system is working overtime because of all the radiation. Anyway, so that is a couple of the symptoms, but another symptom is a lot of skin rashes. And yes, by all means, go to the doctor and check it out, but don't be surprised if they don't know. And of course, what I've been experiencing quite a lot lately is these heart palpitations. And again, if you feel worried or anything, go to the doctor, have that ECG, get it checked out. But I know, because I'm quite experienced in this with my body, it feels as if the heart is just expanding as naturally as it can now. But yes, we are getting all these symptoms and lots of pain in the joints, emotions, mentally, the thoughts inundated, they're just all coming to the surface. And lots of people asking, what can I do? Where can I go? How to get rid of it? How to release? Well, I wanted to dedicate this session into just doing that quite practically and physically together. But keep one thing in mind. It's going to take as long as it takes for you to release it all. And there is no quick way. There is no quick method. The only thing that can, let's say, release you from the fear or that extra concern, what's happening, is to understand what is happening. And that's why I do this weekly broadcast, and I write my blog and my books and give my classes, just to give as many people the information about what is happening. And it's quite natural, but we've never been taught it. It's a new thing. Humanity is evolving. So I hope you're just still nicely being conscious of your breathing, and get nice and relaxed in a place where you can't be disturbed for maybe about 15 minutes. And let's just take ourselves into the heart of the matter. Let's see what's going on, what can be revealed. So you can close your eyes and just take some deep breaths again. I like to imagine that figure of 8, so going down to the earth, up through our body, up into the heavens and back down. And just being aware of how your body, mind, and spirit is coming together in a harmonious alignment. So naturally balancing itself. Yes, being aware of the oxygen and crystalline atoms that are nourishing you, all of you. So in fact, there's nothing for the human to do but to be aware of the breathing, to relax, to care for yourself. And it's like just bringing yourself back, just falling back into yourself, into this silent field. Just being aware of this loving presence around you and within you. Just allowing yourself to feel. And let's just allow ourselves to sink into our own heart. So this heart space, imagine it opening up to receive you, all of you. So you can imagine you're floating in the center of your heart space. And just be aware of what you're seeing or feeling, sensing now. Feel your rhythm. Just feeling oh so loved by you. Feeling safe. And just knowing that everything is quite all right. And I always like to trust that if I need any medical intervention, then something will make me do this at least twice. I will get 2 separate confirmations that I need to visit the doctor, for instance, yeah? But other than that, trust that you naturally can take care of this complete transformation. Just imagine the heart expanding even wider and wider. Maybe as big as the room that you're in, so that you too can completely expand your body, mind, spirit, floating in this chamber of the heart. And let's swim now through the chambers. Many chambers with little doors, opening and closing. Just allow yourself freestyle to move through all the heart, being aware of the coolness and the warmness of the waters you flow through, the different textures of the walls, colors, feelings. Nothing good or bad. It's not about judgment, just about noticing what's going on inside. So you're coming back to where you began, in one of the chambers. Just lying on your back, floating. And just being aware, yes, of the rhythm, but also this big like beat backwards and forwards. Opening, closing, opening, closing of the heart. So just for a few minutes, just sit here in silence, feeling. Breathing. And just allow yourself through the breath, bringing in your information about anything that you need to know now, to sense now. And yes, through the out breath, just releasing any fears, any concerns. Just allowing yourself to completely trust. you. Just allowing all the messages to come above. It's like floating above from the core of you, your tummy. And also from your crown, your third eye, all meeting together in your heart space. It's like you're becoming one ball. Just expanding, vibrating. Just consciously breathing in any concerns, any pain, any symptoms. And as you breathe them in, you're taking care. Your loving presence will take care. And in the out-breath, you will release as necessary. Just feeling no resistance, feeling fearless, only loved. And just knowing that if there's anything to know, you will know. Somehow, you will tell yourself that through the outside world, through the universe. Or you might just hear it or see it or just know it with no explanation. Because this is the time for magic. And you are still this heart space, all of you vibrating. And you can imagine yourself getting bigger and bigger. One sparkle of love. So these palpitations that can happen, and I call them this, but you might recognize it when you recognize your heart going out of rhythm, or quickness, or a slowness. When this happens, just remember to breathe. It's like drinking it in, owning it, claiming it. No fear. Just allowing your loving presence through your breath to welcome. And sometimes the heart palpitations will get really big, but make yourself bigger to embrace it all, to keep it within yourself. No resistance, no pushing away in fear. Breathe it totally in. From the heart, the messages of love will travel throughout your body to make sure everything is put into place. So it's happening because of the incoming light. I suppose you could say it's like a ripple effect. So it's something is coming to the heart and you're feeling that, and that's the palpitations. But it is so important to open up. Just if you're lying there or sitting there calmly, allow yourself to open up and receive and know you're okay. It's like breathing in the palpitations, the different rhythm or the rhythm. And when there's absolutely no fear from this heart space, love can do its job. It can make all the necessary changes on so many levels. Because remember, we're multidimensional. And if there's anything that you do need to do, then allow yourself to know that, so you can act. But mostly, this is just part of the natural ascension. And your heart is the heart of the matter. It is depending on your heart, will take care of everything else. So I don't know about you, but I feel that my heart is suddenly becoming not only a little cooler, but it's like relaxing a little, as if it was very strict and tight. Just relaxing and open to receive more and more of this light. Because the more light we can receive, and the less fear, the less judgment and doubt, we will be able to experience the magic, the new earth, It's here already, but your vessel has to be so transparent. So if you can imagine writing the words love all in your heart. So finding lots of letters of love all in your heart. Just shower the heart with love. And allow it to become translucent. So all the walls just seeping into all of you. Just taking on a completely new form. So it's no longer that mechanical little heart. But it also is what is the main point of transformation for you. You might find the more broken you have ever felt in your life and lives, the more suffering, the more tense your heart has become. And it will take a while for it to feel, like free. So you can practice just being in the center of your heart in the evenings and the mornings when you're lying in bed. Just opening and receiving and feeling and breathing. Breathing in the breath from above and below, because you're not alone, you're supported, and we are each friends together. So saying that, just become aware of your feet on the ground, or your body in the chair or the bed. And let's just expand our energies together, as big as the country we're in and as big as the globe, so we all come together as one love, knowing that we are there for each other. And allowing our light to radiate to all humanity who are going through so much turmoil and chaos at the moment, confusion. But when they feel our love, just that little flicker of light changes their perception, consciousness. So we continue to hold the vision of all humanity coming to their senses, seeing the bigger picture, realizing their magnificent selves, their all-powerful, sovereign, free being they were born to be. And this time now is the time that it's all truly unfolding. But remember, it's in divine timing. So just trust yourself and be good to yourself in the meantime. And come to yourself every time you're feeling anything and just breathe that in. No fear. No resistance. Just open and receive your love. All from within. And trust it's all laid out on your journey in the most beautiful way. So now take a few deep breaths, and you can open your eyes if you like. Just be conscious, yes, of releasing all tensions that no longer serve you anymore. And remember also that pain is a release too. And you can't rush it. Just to be there. Hold the pain. Hold all these symptoms. Hold yourself in that divine embrace. Until next week, I thank you. I love you. Be good.